Today we're going to be drawing a kaiju. So we're going to start off with its foot. So I'm going to put a foot down here, 3 toes, just like that, into the foot. And then that's going to go up into the calf, and then very quickly turn into the thigh. And you want to make it a little bit lumpy, a little bumpy. And then we're going to draw sort of a shape inside of here, and we're going to come back to this later. But we're drawing that big shape that fills in that leg. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw a shape sort of inside this section here. So a big open shape like this. Okay, and then coming off from that, we're going to make the side of his stomach sort of in this direction. So we're going to draw just these little lines like this, coming down, and under. Okay, give him a couple of toenails while we're down here. Then we're going to draw an arm. So we're going to draw the upper part of the arm, like that. And then the lower part of the arm, like that, and kind of connect it. And then the hand. With, again, some nails, maybe a little line in the middle of his hand there. Then we're going to just connect this down to that. Then we're going to draw the other foot. So for the other foot, we're going to draw it kind of coming forward a little. And the back of the foot, it's going to go pretty flat. Just seeing the foot in profile here. Up. And then that's sort of where the knee would be, and then a little wavy line up into there. All right. Now I think we're about ready to do the head. So for the head, we're going to draw, sort of a little horn first. So there's a little horn up here, like that, and then kind of a bump that the horn goes into, and that's going to come down into the body. We're going to draw kind of a snoot that comes forward. You can go this way. And then some big lips. We're going to draw some teeth coming down from the lips. And then the bottom lip. And then his eye. And then like a little cheekbone. And then we're going to draw another arm coming off over here. And we want to draw one of these kind of shapes again. So this shape's going to go like that, and then follow into the hand. All right. Now you probably are wondering what all these little, well, let's put a little toenail down here, a couple of little nails up here. What all these little shapes are, a lot of times when there's kaiju drawings, well, actually, let's do the tail before we do that. So we're going to do a little tail coming down and up. And then the same idea of these curved lines to finish it off. Okay, So a lot of times when they have these kaiju drawings, they'll do like a cutaway to see what it's like inside of their body. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to draw out like a second little line so we can see that we're looking inside of the kaiju. So just follow the shape of the thing that you made there so that it looks like it's a cutaway to look inside. And then we're going to draw what we see inside. So in here, we're going to see sort of a big bone for the upper thigh, right? A big upper thigh bone. And we're going to fill in kind of the rest of the space dark, and then a knee into those leg bones down there. So we see just sort of bones in there. Same thing up here. We're going to see a bone, and then another bone in there. And then in here, we're going to see all kind of crazy stuff. So we'll do some ribs. Okay. Then we'll do down here some intestine. Not quite sure what's going on in there. It's all kind of nasty and gross. And then maybe some strange glands of some sort that have dots on them. And then there's some sort of a tube that comes down that's maybe how he eats. Then we're going to fill in some of the background area black in there. Okay. Then we're going to put some more of these little spikes down his back. You can put any kind of shape of spike that you want. It doesn't have to be like this. Mine's going to have some extra spikes down there. And he's got kind of wrinkly skin, so we're going to do some like wrinkles. Wrinkly up. A little wrinkle in the arm there. Maybe you see a little wrinkle next to there. And then we'll put some shadow underneath him. And just for scale, we'll do Tokyo Tower standing next to him. So what we'll do for that is we want to imagine that it's going to be right about there. And the first section will be about that tall. And that's going to come down and down. And then we're going to save this top section. We're going to break it into two little chunks like that. And then we're going to make another leg come down here. And it's like a little half moon, or like a half circle, like that goes through there. And you want to break this up into 3 sections and put some X's. Like that. Then you're going to put a little rectangle that's a little bit smaller than this right about there. And then connect it with a line. Then a little box on top. And an antenna. And that's, oh, and then we should have him doing some, breathing some fire. And that's our kaiju.